Hi, I'm Ron B. from Philly, and I got something to say about the pandemic and the American way. Hi, I'm Ron B. from Philly. Hi, I'm Ron B. from Philly. I'm Ron B. from Philly. Hi. Oh, I'm Ron B. from Philly. Hi, I'm Ron B. from Philly, and I got something to say about the pandemic and the American way. 1.4 million cases, 74 million unvaccinated, 29 and a half thousand deaths, 175 cases in Philadelphia alone, 4,000 dead. And we have a whole issue about getting vaccinated, wearing masks, and the American way. The pandemic is a personal tragedy to many people, and lots of people stepped up. We had our essential workers, which is damn near everybody, mostly low paid, mostly the people that you always rely on, like cops and nurses and doctors and grocery stores and all kinds of stuff. And you know, they were put in a position where they kind of didn't have a choice in the matter of what to do. And in the meantime, we figured out some ways to keep people from getting the COVID, be it the mask wearing, be it social distancing, and vaccinations came out. But then there became this swell of American pride where Americans decide, I want to do what I want to do. This is the land of the free and the home of the brave, and I don't have to follow the rules or the recommendations. Don't you tell me what to do. Don't tell me to wear a mask. Don't tell me to get a vaccination. Who are you? Vaccines are evil. Vaccines are the devil. All kinds of American freedom of speech. Mask wearing people are just all over the place with it. Some people get violent about asking, can you to wear the mask, or telling people they don't want to wear a mask. Some people think that it's some type of invasion of their privacy, when I think it kind of gives you more privacy than you would get normally. Like, look at me now, you can see my whole face. Imagine if I had this mask on, I'd look like a bandit. But the argument is not even about, it's just the idea of someone telling you that you have to do it. Mm-hmm. That seems to be the problem. Now, the forced vaccination issue. People who work in certain areas have been told that they have to get vaccines or they lose their job or get laid off or whatever. Can't come to work. I kind of find that funny that a lot of the people that are arguing about it are also people that are giving out vaccines, especially in the healthcare industry, which is really funny. I don't understand that logic, that you can be giving me the shot, but you won't take the shot. And there's to you that's not a big deal. We've been doing vaccinations for years. Matter of fact, in the World War II, getting vaccines was patriotic. They thought, help the country get vaccinated against these, whatever. And I mean, I don't even know what sicknesses were available at that time. No, polio was a big deal because the president had polio and he was hiding it. But I'm talking about Franklin Roosevelt. So I was talking today to my dialysis nurse, and she was telling me that during the Obama administration, like say for the 5 years ago. Obama had SARS. He had another, he had a flu outbreak. And it was another, that animal disease. Now I'm from the zoo, so I know it was a disease, not the bird flu, but it was another disease. Huh?
Was it swine flu?
No, it wasn't swine flu either. But there were 3 outbreaks going on during his administration.
I know, was it Ebola?
Nah, it wasn't Ebola either, but it was something similar to that. The SARS is actually COVID. It was a form of COVID before COVID. So my point is that during that time, nobody was complaining about getting anything and people were dying. It just wasn't a big media frenzy. And we know one of the reasons why this got out of control was our president. Our former president. Lying and telling everybody it wasn't this, it wasn't that. Kids can't. Now, I don't understand, me being a union person, I know that losing your job or being threatened by losing your job, I don't really believe in that. I believe that anything can be negotiated. And I don't understand where the unions are in this matter. Why aren't they talking? Why aren't they out here letting people, know that, we're working to kind of work with these companies and come up with a happy medium, a solution. I was a union president. If it was me, that's what I'd be trying to do to keep my people from losing their jobs. But I also understand your personal right. But guess what? I used to tell people all the time at the zoo, look, you can't find this job anywhere. You just can't go down the street. You might be able to go to Elmwood Park or Norristown or other places in this area, Cape May. There's zoos, but they're not the Philadelphia Zoo. Them people come to Philadelphia to work. They come for the wages and the benefits and the prestige. So, if you want a job and you got a profession and they say to you, well, because of safety, the rules are you got to wear goggles. And you don't like goggles. So you're going to lose your whole job because they told you to wear goggles. Really? Well, I know there's a whole thing about people not working right now. That's a topic for another day. Well, I think the American way is really everyone is free to do whatever they want, even kill your neighbor or your family. I think that's the new American way. Whether or not, if all it takes is get a free shot that somebody's going to give you for free, but your rights are being impeded by that, then I think you need to really look at what a lot of people fought and died for in this country about to give you the right to say, no, I don't want to keep people from getting sick. Or just take yourself to an island somewhere where you don't have to deal with nobody. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube about people riding in their cars and living a nomadic life. You don't have to be around people. Trust me, you can still get through life without it. Well, I think that's pretty much all that I got about this. I think that, we need to really, figure this out. I know they're coming up with a pill now for one of the companies, and, and they're getting the vaccine for the kids, which is, remember, kids been getting vaccinated since I'm 52 years old, and my whole life, when we had to put kids in school, they got to get vaccinated. I know that there's anti-vaxxers who say that do this, the vaccines give you retardation and all kinds of other things. But guess what? All this time we've been getting the vaccine, ain't nobody grow a tail yet. So I don't think that that's something you should worry about. I think you should worry about dying. I've had many people in my family and my wife's family, friends, all kinds of people who are no longer here on this earth. And a lot of them are not here because they chose not to be. They're not here because the people that they were around didn't get vaccinated and didn't tell them, and they ended up catching COVID. And once they in the hospital with COVID, they was in the hospital with a bunch of people with COVID. And the hospitals, what can they do? When you can't breathe, you can't breathe. So, that's Ron B. Like, subscribe, comment, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We got some merchandise coming in one of my next videos. I think by the next videos I'm gonna have some of my merchandise, and I'm gonna show y'all what's up for the lucky listeners and the people that want to get down with the Ron B phenomenon. But that's all I got to say.